Hi pals, welcome back. So today we are doing another neighborhood renovation. I'm kind of call this my part 2, I guess. This is a different neighborhood over by Able Sisters, and I've got 3 villagers I'm gonna redo today for their homes. So we've got Cousteau, Freya, and Molly that we're gonna redo today, and we're gonna start with Freya. So Freya was my first favorite villager, but I hate the inside of her house. So with the DLC, I was so excited to be able to fix it up. So we're kind of going into speed build mode, but I really wanted to go more elegant but relaxing for Freya. And the thing I do when I start these renovations is I look at their wiki and look at what their favorite colors are and things like that, and their hobbies. And so that was kind of what got me started on all of these homes today. So for Freya, I said, I just wanted it to be just super nice. And like I said, she was my favorite, my first favorite. So this was no pressure, but I needed to make it good. And I was actually kind of excited to use wallpaper and flooring that I hadn't used before. And especially a lot of the new 2.0 furniture. I was like, yes, this is happening today. And I wanted to give her just kind of a little bit of everything. So we kind of did a half bathroom, and we have a living area. You'll see later I actually make a little sewing corner because of fashion and stuff. But I also will say I filmed this months ago, and I'm just finally getting around to making this video. So thanks for watching. I know there's snow on the ground, and I'm not quite up to date yet, but I wanted to get this out here because it's still part of the lore of nowhere. But I'm actually I'm really liking this turns out. It I don't love trying to match the wood tones, so that was a challenge for me in this particular speed build, but I'm really happy with the warmth it brought in. You can see I kind of I mess around with the beams a lot, the pillars, but then that's how it turned out. And I love being in first person view and seeing my work. And I love just seeing also the villager in their home after I've done it. And if you're wondering where Tom Nook went, well, he's just chilling. So that is the finished look for Freya. And then the outside as well. That's the new outside. We're gonna go into Cousteau's house now. And unlike Freya, I actually really like the default for Cousteau's home. And this was a challenging build in a different way, because I started off with just very little inspiration, and I also just didn't like what I was doing at first. And you'll notice it goes in a completely different direction halfway through. But I did know I wanted it to be kind of darker in there with a lot of cool lighting. So we see a lot of that. And then the thing is, Cousteau is a jock, so I wanted to put exercise equipment in, and that just wasn't it. And it also just wasn't feeling very I don't know, special or cool. It just felt very empty and dark, and I wasn't feeling that. And I kind of missed kind of the imperial furniture and the original vibe of his home. So we brought some of that back in, and we gave him a really cool skyline wallpaper. And this is kind of where it starts to get good. Also, not to flex, but yes, I have all these posters. However, they're from my sister. She gave them to me. I have not caught all the fish or bugs, and so I feel kind of bad. But she wanted me to have them, and I just think they look really cool. in this particular design. Like, Cousteau's got it. So I'm just like adding some details in here. But like it's really becoming a home, and I just feel like it's a place for gathering, and Cousteau would like have people over and they'd have some good food and good views and just like music and stuff. It's just like really fun. And I got to use a lot of furniture that I also don't usually use. But yeah, and of course we have Tom Nook sitting there. We've got Cousteau over there. And it's just, we love a first person view. Look at that, all the detail. And Tom Nook just, he's alive, he's there, he's thriving. And there's the outside. Again, the outsides are kind of meant to show off like a more like unified like neighborhood. So they all kind of look the same, but I kind of like customize the doors to like match the personality or like the feel. But now we're at Molly's. We're on the inside. And I think this is the cutest little build. And I gave her like a living area and a kitchen. That was kind of the slice of life I wanted for her. And, you know, naturally she has 2 sinks and 2 stoves, because why not? I mean, why not, right? I also never use this wallpaper, like the patterned like hearts and like the baseboards and stuff, and so it was nice to be able to use that, because I always feel bad. I don't really like that for my own like home in Animal Crossing, but it just was so cute for hers. And again, it was going off of like favorite colors based on the wiki. I also just find it like incredibly funny watching this back in like the speed up version, and Tom Nook's just kind of like, I don't know, like waving his arms around. Like he must be so bored. Like poor thing is just like stuck while I'm like deliberating over all these little details and making the perfect new room for my villagers. I think Molly is just so cute. And I wanted a very bright and happy and cutesy space for her, and I think it really worked out with like the yellows and the pinks and lots of plants. I also think the ukulele is like one of the best little like furniture things, like decorations. We love. Of course, I placed her in her kitchen. So cute and little. Just very pretty. Just like want to go read and have some toast. So cute. And there's the outside. And that is the 3 houses that I renovated. So this was part 2 of redoing my neighborhoods and giving my villagers the homes they deserve. I'm just very happy with it. I think it just looks cohesive, and the insides are just so fun and full of life. And all the custom pathing, am I right? So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and again, just excited to be here, and thanks for all the support, and I will catch y'all later. Bye!